America has some of the most lax gun control laws in the world thanks to the country's obsession with the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. But this right has been taken to extremes, with some states even allowing blind people gun permits. The only reasons that someone might not be allowed to have a gun would be if they are a convicted criminal, have a mental health illness, or if they are not a U.S. citizen. These rules have been in place since 1791. Not every state has exactly the same laws regarding gun ownership due to the country's federalist structure, so laws can vary from state. In some states, the rules are less strict than in others. For example, in the state of Nevada, where there was an attack in Las Vegas in October 2017, people do not have to tell anyone that they own a gun. The Sunan Line has taken a look at some of the most bizarre gun control rules and regulations in the U.S. You can get a gun in Iowa, even if you're blind. Iowa granted permits to acquire or carry guns in public to people who are legally or completely blind in 2013. Jane Hudson, executive director of Disability Rights Iowa, said at the time blocking visually impaired people from the right to obtain weapon permits would violate the Americans with Disabilities Act. That federal law generally prohibits different treatment based on disabilities. The Gun Control Act of 1968 and other federal laws do not prohibit blind people from owning guns. States such as Nebraska and South Carolina require applicants for gun permits to show proof of vision. It's not just Iowa either. In 2012, a blind man from New Jersey went to court to fight for his right to own guns and won. In Georgia, it's perfectly legal for a blind person to carry a gun in public. A local judge in 2016 said it was perfectly fine for a blind person to carry a gun. An unnamed legally blind man from the state had just purchased a 12-gauge shotgun. Texas passed a law to help blind people go hunting. Lawmakers in the southern state passed a law in 2007 helping blind people go hunting. The law allows legally blind hunters accompanied by a sighted partner to use laser sighting devices, according to the National Rifle Association's Institute for Legislative Action, which said the measure encouraged more disabled sportsmen to pursue their love of hunting. In a country where you have to be 21 to be able to buy alcohol, but in most states, you can buy an Arkansas 15 military-style rifle starting at age 18. However, you have to be 21 to buy a handgun from a licensed dealer. But the age limit is lower for long guns, a category that includes traditional hunting rifles, shotguns, and the military-style guns categorized under law as assault weapons. After a federal assault weapon ban lapsed in 2004, only 7 states and the District of Columbia still have a continuing ban on such firearms. You can be mentally ill. Donald Trump undid a regulation introduced by the previous President Barack Obama, which was enacted after the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School. The regulation required the Social Security to send records of people with severe mental disabilities to the FBI's National Instant Criminal Background Check system when trying to buy weapons. Effectively meaning anyone found incapable of not being able to manage their finances would be barred from gun ownership. Don't even need a license in Nevada. Nevada, in which the Mandalay Bay massacre took place, has some of the most relaxed gun laws throughout America. Local law does not require gun owners to have a permit to purchase or carry rifles and shotguns, according to the National Rifle Association, but anyone wanting to carry a handgun, however, does need such a licensee. Residents can buy weapons from a dealer, a private citizen, or website. There is no mandated waiting period for sales. Only last year did Nevada approve background checks for gun sales between private parties, although it is still under debate. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for The Sun online news team? Email us at tips@thesun.com.